And if you want to find standard deviation with your TI-83 or TI-84 at this point, that is pretty easy because we've already looked at how to do the one variable stats, and the standard deviation is one of the statistics it gives us to us when we do the one variable stats. Okay? So for this example, I just do stat, edit. I'm going to clear out this list, so go up to L1, clear, and enter. Type in these 6 numbers. So we have 75, 85, 80, 60, 65, and 82. Okay, so we've got our data in, and then I can just do stat, go to calc, and run the one variable stats. So I'm going to run that. It'll give me the mean, 74.5. It gives me the sum of the x's, 447, if I need that, if I'm trying to compute the mean, quote unquote, by hand. It gives me the sum of the x squares. And then the next 2 things are standard deviation. Okay? So right now we're really talking about the sample standard deviation. Sometimes the books don't use that term at the beginning, but that's really what we're doing when we divide by n-1 in the formula. That's the sample standard deviation. Later in the class we'll talk about the population standard deviation. That's what the sigma is. Okay? And usually you don't actually know the population, and you're using sample standard deviations to predict population standard deviations. But anyway, right now the standard deviation we're talking about is S sub x. So that's the one with the S. The one below it's a sigma. So make sure that when I ask for the sample standard deviation, you're looking for the S, which was the 9.97 when you round it. Okay? You would get the other number by dividing by n instead of n-1, but we want the sample standard deviation. So that's all there is to it, to do a standard deviation with your calculator. It's the same way that we get the mean and the 5-number summary. Okay? You just enter your data, stat, edit, enter your data, and then stat, calc, and run number 1 on your list, and there you go.